What's going on, everybody? Pinky and the Brain. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got new members. We got a lot of new people in the chat. How y'all feeling today? How's life treating y'all? Good. I pray everybody is okay. Oh my goodness, there's a lot going on. When I say why is it's like every time I don't know I don't want to say it the wrong way, but it's like every time you try to help somebody, it smack you in the face. Why do it do that, y'all? And my heart is just so big. Like, oh my goodness. Good afternoon, Leah. I love you, Leah. Hey, girl. Leah, we got to get our group chat back to popping because there's a lot going on. And I like to talk to y'all in the group chat about everything before I come on here. So we got to get our group chat going back on. And Leah, how you doing? How did the move go? How did everything go with your moving? I was thinking about you last night when I got off of live. I love you more, Leah, Leah. But yeah, God is good, y'all, all the time. Do you hear me? You never know what nobody is going through. And like, I've been going through some stuff lately. Like, y'all know what's going on. I've been worrying about my mother. So I've been trying to keep mommy close. And it's just a lot going on right now. It's going OMG. Oh, okay, okay. Hey, Taisha. Your name that's a beautiful name. Taisha. I like that. Amaya, what's up, baby? Y'all, I be missing y'all. When I say I wish I could be on here every day, and I'm gonna keep on wishing it until I talk it into existence. I wish I can be on here with y'all every day, all day. But y'all know Mama China work 2 9 to 5, so it'd be hard for me to be on here every day, all day. But God gonna make a way where I won't have to be working 2 9 to 5s. But God is good. I'm telling y'all, I it's so much going on right now though. Okay. I don't know if y'all heard. It was this, I think the little baby, she about 5 or 6. 5 or 6 years old. And she was violated, essayed, tortured by 8, 9, and a 10-year-old. Okay. And y'all know this is what we speak on over here, essay, because it happened to me. So when I seen the article, I immediately started crying. And I was thinking to myself, like, dang, she was 2 years younger than what I was when I was first violated. So I can imagine what this baby done went through. Y'all, when I say y'all need to protect these children by any means necessary, because ain't no way the police is sitting here talking about they can't charge certain ones because of their age. I don't care how old they are. They knew what they was doing. So if they knew what they was doing, what y'all mean y'all can't charge them? They tortured this child. This child wasn't just tortured. This child was mentally violated, essayed, and whatever else. I mean, it was nasty. And for the police to sit there and say they can't do nothing, what? Go lock the parents up then. Y'all saying y'all can't do nothing to these kids, go lock the parents up. Because if I was that child mother, I'm trying to tell y'all, y'all know where I would be at right now. And I'm just being honest. Because ain't no way in the world they should get away with what they did to that baby. They pulled her hair out. Like they really hurt this child, like in the worst ways you can think of. Okay? In the worst ways. And then she was autism and was left with family. Like, ain't no way. I just the way I feel about this whole thing, I didn't want to talk on it at first because I get real emotional with stuff like this. Hey baby. Hey, because I was violated as a child. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like we're supposed to be protected, right? Our parents are supposed to protect us. You feel me? But like I said, you wouldn't have never thought it would have been my stepfather, who was married to my mother, that did it to me. Like, you can't trust nobody. I'm going to just say that. When it comes to these children, I'm very, very strict. And I am. I am. I admit it, I am. I don't let my granddaughter stay the night at people's houses. No, I will not. I don't let my baby boy go out and stay the night at people's houses. No, I will not. No, I will not. You can call me what you want to call me, but guess what? I'm going to protect these kids by any mean necessary. Because there is no way a 8, 9, and a 10-year-old should have had that much time on their parents didn't know where they was at while they was violating this child. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Where did they learn that behavior from? To be honest, Leah, I believe it be the internet. I'm just saying. I believe it's the internet. Period. I really do. YouTube, all that stuff. Like, I believe it's the internet. And I'm just being honest. But when I say that mess had me crying, and I'm like, damn, like, this baby was really tortured. I was violated, yes. This child was violated, tortured, and everything else. And now I'm like, dang, how? So I need to find out. I'm trying to find out who her mother is and what's her status on this. What do she feel like? What's the next move? Because ain't no way in the world these children should get away with what they did to that baby. No way. Especially if she was artistic. I didn't even know she was artistic. My family is from that city. Disgusting. But the biggest thing is, where did those children learn something so disgusting? The parents must be investigated. Exactly. Ain't no investigated. The parents need to be locked up. Period. Because I'm like 8, 9, and 10. They are still babies, but they knew what they was doing. Real talk. I want to know where their parents are, and I want to know where that little girl parents is. Good morning, Miss Dad. Good afternoon. I don't care what nobody say. In a case like this, and y'all know we speak on essay over here. That's my subject. I like to cover stories like that. But this story was so disgusting. When I say it had me crying, and I'm just thinking, like, dang, how this baby feel. Like, I could imagine. This little girl is going to need extra, extra therapy, like extra, extra support, extra, extra love, protection. She needs to be protected because evidently whoever had her, she was not being protected. Because I was a 5-year-old, 6-year-old gone that long and y'all didn't realize she was gone. I'll wait. Like I said, I'm going to get in touch with these parents. If you're not going to charge the kids, then charge the parents. But somebody must pay for this baby's unaliving. Say it again, Leah. So was she actually unalived or is she still living? Because I done heard she was still living. To my knowledge, her parents left her with the family and the family had her outside. Hey, baby. It's just disgusting. It's so disgusting. But let me look it up, y'all, because I don't know if she passed or not. I don't want to speak on something that I'm not sure about. Let me look and see. But if she is still alive, I could have sworn she was still alive. If she is still alive, she gonna need a lot of therapy. Like, they pulled this baby hair. They did all kinds of stuff to this child. And then oh my goodness. Did y'all hear about the clear man that violated the little girl? But they got his ass over to jail, so that was a good thing. He gone now too. Yeah. He did that to that baby, wiped her inside out with Clorox wipes. Like, where is this world coming to? What is this world coming to? What happened to protecting these children? Like, y'all, see, the way I am, let me tell y'all how I am. I don't play about children. One thing for sure, and two things for certain. I do not play about these babies. Period. This world not like it used to be. Like, used to watch and pay attention. These days, people let the kids go outside, do whatever they doing, I guess just to get them out their face. Oh, no, we not doing that. We not doing that. We are not doing that. Like, ain't no way in the world y'all not paying attention to these babies. Y'all need to pay attention to y'all children. Y'all need to talk to y'all children. So, God forbid, if something was to happen to y'all children or somebody's child, they would feel comfortable enough to come tell their mother. Period. Y'all need to build relationships with these babies so they can know, yeah, I can tell my mother anything. Facts. Why are these grown people affecting these babies and hurting them? What the hell? Girl. And this was an older, clear man that did it to that little girl. Girl, this generation is sickening. It's sickening. I heard Baltimore City, they said Baltimore City smells so bad. And I'm going to see when I get up there. But they said it smells so bad. The air outside. I said, y'all, we living in the last days. It talk about this in Revelations. It really do. It's time to pay attention to y'all children. Watch who y'all have y'all children around. These people out here in this world are sick. Downright nasty. And yeah, don't get me started on this one. Cause this one violated that little 15-year-old girl. We ain't forget. Nah, but we're gonna continue to speak on this because it's not right. It's not right. These are babies that's being violated. And for a person to even look at a baby like that, something is really wrong with that person. Real talk. We got to protect these kids, y'all. Like, what is going on? Ain't no way in hell. And I'm like, dang, so I wonder how long they had that little girl in the woods before the parents even realized or the family members even realized that she was gone. That's what I want to know. So, Shank Rock, baby, I'm coming to you. We're going to need the link on this one. Because this one, I want all the info on. Like, I am so not playing. I want to get in touch with the family members. I want to get in touch with them little nasty, sick kids and family. Like, all that. Because this is totally wrong. And guess what? Something will get done about it. Something needs to be done about it. Because if y'all let them get away with what they just did to that baby, who's to say they won't go do it again? So it got to be some type of punishment for these kids. I don't care. Y'all talking about they too young to be charged. Shit. They got juvenile facilities. Yes, they do. Let's talk about it, y'all. Because ain't no way in the world, ain't no way they should get away with what they did to that baby. I don't care how old they were. They knew better. They knew that shit wasn't right. Period. Y'all, that it just disgusts me. And I'm like, you know what? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in here folding up clothes. But it's just so disgusting for somebody to sit there and the parents, the family member, it looked like the family members would have really been going in. Like, nah, y'all gonna charge them unless they just don't care. Because y'all don't know what this child is about to go through. This baby is about to go through hell if she ain't already. Nightmares. And when I say she probably don't even want to eat, okay? Justice needs to be served. I'm so tired of people say, oh, they're too young. Bullshit. Too young, my ass. I bet you their parents didn't even beat them. I bet you their parents didn't even. I just want to know who their parents is at this point. Because guess what? I'm a ride for her. Because ain't no way in hell these kids should get away with what they did to that baby. No freaking way. Now, that man that did it to the one little girl, he did get incarcerated and they took his life over to jail, allegedly. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Hey, baby, how are you? We speaking on the three little kids that just tortured and violated, essayed that little girl. That's what we are speaking on. But like I said, I didn't even know if I wanted to cover it or not on here because I get real emotional when it comes to stuff like this. I do. Like, I was violated as a child. And when I say that's something I will never forget, up to this day, it still haunts me. And I'm just being honest. Like, everybody, a lot of people will come over here like, you still talking about, damn right, I'm still talking about it. You don't like it? Bye. But I'm going to continue to speak on it. The kids are neighborhood bullies. The mom is being very open on Facebook. Can you send me her information, please? So they neighborhood bullies, they need their ass whipped. I'm sorry. I don't give what? Guess what? I'm trying to tell y'all. She said the whole neighbor is behind her. The whole neighborhood is behind her. Good. Because ain't no way. And when I tell y'all, I'm trying, man, shitting me. Guess what? They would have been putting me in cuffs that same goddamn day. Because I would have went and wore them little kids' asses out. Y'all parents don't want to do it, I'm going to do it. Then I would have went to the parents. Ain't no way in the world. So if they telling them they too young to be charged, who's to say other kids not going to look at that and go out here and try to do the same nasty, sick ass shit? No, it has to be, something has to be done. Period. Period. I don't care what nobody says. Something need to be done. That mess hurt me so bad, y'all. And I'm sitting there looking at her like, oh my goodness. Like, ain't no way in hell. No way. No freaking way. And then I would love to, have a chance. I know she probably don't even want to talk to nobody right now. Like after all of that done happened, it's just, it's a messed up situation, y'all. It's sad and it's messed up for real. Hey V, how are you? Wait a minute, let me get Lord. So is that the mother or is that the family member that had the little girl? Hold up, y'all. Hold up, give me a second. And I just don't get this, y'all. Let me get this up on the screen real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. Cause I'm like, it's no way in hell they not gonna charge them. Love you more. But this is why I am so strict on my kids. This is why I do not play when it comes to my babies. I'm trying to tell y'all, we have to protect these children. Because guess what? Ain't nobody else gonna do it. Y'all see what just went on? Ain't nobody else gonna do it. Hey Jennifer. And it's sad, but when I seen this is part of it on Facebook. Hold on, y'all. Let me get it. And it made me so mad. I'm like, yo, ain't no way in the world they gonna sit there and talk about they not gonna charge these. What? Are y'all serious? Nah, they need to be charged. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care how old they are. They was old enough to do it. They old enough to be charged. Period. Man, that mess hurt me so bad. Like, and I'm like, y'all, we gotta protect our children. Look at this little innocent. She's an innocent child. She's so tiny. And I'm like, what the hell? No. Like, oh my goodness, that shit pisses me off, y'all. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try to reach out to a few people. And this is a case I would really like to involve myself in because something needs to be done. I don't care what they saying. I hear them saying, oh, they're too young to be charged, blah, blah, blah. They wasn't too young to do it, though. That's my thing. I'm just glad people get to see how it turned out. Once you're violated, y'all see how we get treated, right? People can't be charged because they're too young. That's some bullshit. I don't care what nobody say. That's some bullshit. They weren't too young to do that nasty, sick ass shit. But what I'm gonna do, y'all, I want to investigate more on this case, and I don't even want to get off here right now. I want to stay on here with y'all for real. But I want to do my homework on here. Bear with me, y'all. Give me a second. It happened in Cleveland, Ohio. Girl, V, it was bad. They essayed this baby, pulled the hair out. It was bad. Like they tortured this baby was tortured. Like in every worst way you can think of. And they gonna say they can't charge these children because they 8, 9, and 10. What? So I guess they trying to charge the 10-year-old, but they saying the 8 and 9-year-old is too young. They wasn't too young to do it. That's my thing. Look at this baby. She's a innocent child. Period. Girl, I'm just so over it. Like, give me a second. I'm trying to get all the details. Like I said, when I first heard about it, it pissed me off. It really did. Mm, 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 mm. Sticks, sticks stuck in her private area. Like they tortured this little baby. Oh man. See, this is why I didn't want to cover this story. Like I said, I get too emotional when it comes to stuff like this. This baby was tortured, y'all. They found sticks shoved in this baby private parts. Like this child was really tortured. I want to pray for this little girl and ask God to touch her heart because it's going to be a long time healing process. It definitely is. Like if y'all can see that and if y'all can read that on the screen, that's to tell y'all about her mother and they want everybody to contact the news and all that stuff. It's bad. Yes, baby, sticks. Sticks. So imagining the pain that she went through, like this is just disgusting. And them children that did it and their parents, they need to pay for it. Period. That's it. That's all. Um, my. So I'm gonna go ahead and change the subject, y'all. When we come back on a little later on, I will have all the details and more, to speak on about the story. But right now, I want to switch it up, and I want to ask y'all an honest question. I want y'all to really be honest with me. Okay, how do y'all feel about Krishan and Tashiki doing shows together? Yes, she is alive, V. Yes, she is. Baby girl is alive. Then she artistic. They always get the run right, right. But how do y'all feel about Tashiki and Krishan doing shows together? At first, I was all for it until I heard about my little sister Tifa, what she done. sold her soul, allegedly. And I'm like, why would she do that? Like, mommy taught us who God is. Why would you do that? Like, ain't that much money in the world? It's whatever, it's money, but they not all that cool. Exactly. Exactly. You can tell a vibe's not there. Exactly. Now that's the difference, right? Tipa done sold her soul allegedly. So they said when Krishan, the last show they did, Krishan said it was like very draining. I guess trying to, go against the evil or whatever you would call it. That's why I just thank God. I told my son if he was to ever get in that music business, I do not want him wrapped up in none of that crazy mess, okay? Because I'm telling you one thing for sure and two things for certain. It is not worth it. It is not worth it at all. She mad, but it's crazy because it's like she got everything she want. So I don't understand why she's so mad. Like, but then you sold your soul. You're with the evil people now. That's why you're so mad. And ain't no going back from that. There's no going back from that at all. So only thing we can do is just pray. I mean, I don't know how she would get out of that because, like I said, it's definitely not worth it. And then for her to tell my mother, "Oh, I got a man now that make more money than Blueface." Why are you competing with your little sister? That's weird. That's weird. Like, why compete with each other? We could have been making money together. Period. Yeah, they still doing shows together. Because how do you come back from that, girl? You took the words out of my mouth. Yes, exactly. And there is no coming back from it. That's the sad part. Like, once they do that, that's it. That's it. That's all. Ain't no going back. Yeah, when Mama Charla said that, I'm like, yeah, she don't care about Sean. At all. She worrying about that clout though and them numbers. That's what it is. And she know Krishan is the clout. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody like, oh, well, not everybody, but some people were saying Tashiki was. I'm like, no, hold on. Let's keep it a buck. Krishan pulled Tashiki in. Y'all want to be honest? My little sister Tifa been doing music. Period. Y'all didn't know who she was until Krishan pulled her in. I don't care what nobody say. What nobody listening to Tashiki music or knew who she was. Like, let's be honest, y'all. Come on now. Y'all know I like honesty over here. Did y'all know Tashiki before Krishan? Remind y'all, Tashiki been doing music. Been doing music. You want to be technical. But y'all didn't know who Tashiki was until Krishan brought her in. Hey, I don't want to speak on that because I told my sister I will not speak on that on here. So, yeah, I'm not going to speak on that. But I would love it. I'm not even going to lie. And I will spoil the mess out of him, okay? I will spoil him and spoil him till there's no spoiling again. Okay? That's why I said I don't play about these babies. No, Mama China, do not play about them kids, okay? Period. All right, y'all, hold up. Give me a second. Hey, Krishan is keeping her baby close. Yes, she is. Yeah, I hope baddies work out in Krishan's favor. I don't like the Zeus Network and can't support that mess. Me neither. Me neither. Uh-uh. I don't understand why it's so evil. But then somebody told me, look up the word Zeus, and that mean evil. And I didn't know that. I'm being honest. Like, I really didn't know that. Daddy, man, I don't understand what you're saying, baby. Wait a minute, y'all. Yeah, okay. Krishan is keeping her big. Yes, she is. And I'm so glad she doing that. But she need to bond with you. She really do. But it's hard, y'all. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Being a mother, it's hard being on the road when you are a parent. Unless you're gonna have your baby with you. And 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna want your baby with you on no road. Period. Traveling state to state, you're not gonna want that baby going through all that. So that's why I was like, I ain't understand why people was getting mad because Krishan had people watching Junior. Why do y'all want Junior on the road? She had the wrong people watching Junior, though. I'm gonna be honest, the wrong people. But why would you want your baby on the road? Make it make sense. I don't like how all Krishan fans were so against Zeus when they did her wrong. Now they all for it. They fake, Genevieve. That's what you call them, fake people. They fake. That's why I said we got real supporters and we got fake supporters. That's it. That's all. Like I know I got real supporters over here, and I know I got fake supporters over here too. You feel what I'm saying? It's part of the game, baby. It's part of the game. Sad to say, but that's it's the truth. It's part of the game. Fake as fuck. Yes, girl. And it's sad because I'm like, damn. Just like down to the people on the internet on in these streets out here. They said these people, prime example, a lot of these people supposed to love Krishan so much and are so Krishan Rock supporters. Look how High T did her. They ain't no Krishan supporters. They some Krishan fakers. They act like they support her just to get that bag. They using my sister to make money and it's sickening. Period. Downright sickening. Real talk. But karma is a bitch. Trust and believe. They not gonna get a lot of people that done evil is not gonna get away with it. They are gonna have to pay. Judgment Day. I don't know why people think Judgment Day is not real. I just don't understand. I don't get it. And I'm like, it's like, dang, a lot of these people out here in this world gotta learn the hard way. That's the only way. Period. Period. Because this world is so damn evil. And I done seen so much evilness and evil shit happen to people. I'm like, wait a minute. I told my mother that last. I said, my people act like they love Krishan so much and then turn around and bash her. They not no supporters. They are fake people using my sister for clout. That's it. That's all. And they get mad when I use my sister name. Are y'all dumb? That's my sister. Yeah, the first name she got tatted on a big unique. That's me. They can't stand that, y'all. They do not like that at all. Oh my goodness. When she got my name tatted on her, these YouTubers went crazy. Didn't they? They went crazy, y'all. They ain't know what to do because first they was lying to y'all, telling y'all, oh, Krishan don't mess with China. Krishan don't mess with Unique. But then she turned around and got my name on her first. Look at God. Right, baby? Look at God. Won't he do it? He do it every time. Every time. Period. That's me. Period. Love you. I love you too, baby. Laugh out loud. They didn't like that. No, they didn't. They wasn't speaking on that, but guess what? We gonna keep on speaking on it over here. Give me a second, because I loves to rub that in, because y'all know they can't stand that. Especially that buffalo butt. He went telling everybody, oh, China don't mess with her. Krishan don't mess with China like that. That's her half sister. Well, goddamn. She went and got her half sister name tatted on her first. How about those cookies? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I see you, China, repping and rooting for you all day. Thank you, baby. Appreciate it. You, Mama Charlotte, twin voice face, how y'all talk. It's going to be hard for her to trust anybody with her child. Yes, it is. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her. I just wish she would have brought me him in the beginning. You feel what I'm saying? Because one thing about China, I'm not keeping nobody damn kids. You ready for your child? Come get them. That's it. That's all. And period. They are expensive. I'm telling y'all. Children are really expensive, okay? Hey, baby, I'm blessed and highly favored. How you doing? Y'all make sure y'all support the chat. My cash app is cat. Make sure y'all, or even super sticker, super chat, whatever. I appreciate it, period. But y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel. That's free. If you don't have the money, you can at least like and subscribe. Thank you. Did you ended up in Baltimore to check on your mom? Girl, let me tell you, I've been on the phone with my mother all night, honey. All night long. Me and mommy was on the phone. Let me tell y'all, mommy fell asleep on the phone with me last night. I thought it was so cute because she didn't want to hang up. And I'm like, well, Ma, you ain't trying to hang up. And she was like, Neek, Neek, play that live back. Play that live we just did. So I played the live back. He's sitting there laughing. So I played the live back while mommy fell asleep listening to the live, y'all. I thought that was so cute. I was like, oh, mommy, my big baby. Period. I'm great. Can't complain. Girls are even more expensive. Yes, they are. Hair, nails, all that stuff. You out here keeping it real, calling out the snakes, and I respect the hell out of that. Keep talking your truth. Oh, thank you, sweetie. And I am. And I will. She sure did. When you was like, bye, she said no. Yeah, so when I got off of live, y'all, so I'm like, Ma, what you going to do? I'm about to go ahead, lay down, watch me some movies. So mommy was like, no, no, we ain't hanging up yet. So I'm like, all right, cool. So she was like, play the live back. We just did. So I played the live, y'all. Next thing you know, probably about 10 minutes into the live, mommy was knocked out. I said, oh, my mother was tired, but she didn't want to hang up with me. And I thought that was so cute. I got you, baby. As soon as I get to her, I'm going to hug her for you. Trust and believe. I got you, eh? Oh, Mama Rock is so precious. Thank you. Mama, see what they fail to realize, y'all, and I'm glad we on here. Let me tell y'all, right? Everybody always say it's like they try to turn me against my mother. First of all, you can never turn me against my mother. Cause y'all didn't know what the hell my mother was going through. When I got violated by my ex stepfather, my mother was being beat by this man. My mother was getting black eyes by this man. My mother was getting tortured by this man. Okay? So why would I be mad at my mother? Everybody like, well, she should have protected you. My mother couldn't even protect herself at the time. And I'm just being honest. This man tied my mother up to trees in the woods, beat her, made us children watch. Like, this man did a lot to my mother. So for people that be trying to turn me against my mother, it will never happen. It will never happen. Yes, I am Charlotte's firstborn, and I do not play about my mother. Okay? Period. I'm heated right now. I can't believe how I ain't even mentioning that devil name over here. Really backdoor Krishan like that. Like, for real. When you think someone got your back, they the one stab you the hardest. Yes, they do. It wasn't like she knew or was around when the abuse was happening or watching. Thank you. Thank you. Vlogs, you said it perfect. To all the people that play dumb, Vlog, say it again for the ones in the bushes. Do I need to bring you up on the panel, baby? Say it again for the ones in the bushes. That's why I'm like, y'all act like my mother seen what was going on or was there watching. Like, my mother was being tortured by this man. That's why I be telling y'all, people don't know what my mother went through. And I'm so grateful my mother is still here because my mother went through hell with that man. Do y'all hear what I'm telling y'all? Hell with that man. And then he turned around and slept with my mother. Yeah, y'all ain't know that though, did y'all? See, one thing about China, I'm gonna keep that shit a buck, and I don't care who don't like it. Yes, he did. Turned around and allegedly slept with my grandmother. Sure did. And that's why mommy and her mother relationship wasn't like that. Remind y'all, my mother is my grandmother's only child. Facts. Facts. Big facts. My mother is my grandmother only child. So you would have thought that they would have been close. But my grandmother didn't even raise my mother. Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it. Since people want to be so invested, people want to know. That's why I say I'm so tired of people over here spreading lies and don't know what the hell they talking about. Period. Now, let me tell y'all what happened. My mother was raised by Mama Lottie and my Sally at 2940 Emerson Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland. 21223. All right. So my grandmother did not raise my mother. But you would have thought she would have tried to build a relationship with her only daughter, her only child. And it wasn't like that. And I'm just being honest. It wasn't like that. So when I tell y'all my mother went through hell and back, my mother went through a whole lot. Okay? Period. That's why I said my mother a strong sister. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody like, oh yeah, my mother out there doing this and doing that. You know what led my mother to doing this and doing that? Do you know my mother's story? No, you don't. So shut the fuck up. Period. You don't know my mother's story. You cannot speak on my mother. That's it. That's all. Like I said, my mother should write a book because she went through it. I'm gonna tell y'all about this one story, y'all, and I'm gonna let y'all guess what child it is. Period. That's right, Genevieve. Tell her. Period. I'm going to tell y'all this story, right? And I want to see if y'all can guess who I'm speaking on. All right, my mother was young, right? So one day, my mother was on her way to school, and the more I tune in, the more I learn about you, and I respect you. Oh, thank you. Blessings upon blessings, Miss Charla. Thank you, Leah. So let me tell y'all, my mother was cutting school one day, right? And this shit, it hurt me to talk about this. Like, it really did. So my mother used to carry a little 22 on her. And this particular day, her and her friends, they had cut at school. This is in my book. They had cut at school. And they were all hanging in the basement of this vacant house, right? And this was before my mother had any of my other siblings. This was before any of the Malones was even thought about. Facts. So long story short, my mother in the basement, she actually fall asleep. And remind you, she got her little 22 on her side, on her hip. Facts. Oh, thank you, baby, for the two. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you. Come on, y'all. Let's get some super stickers, super chats. Let's get the memberships going. Let's go. So long story short, my mother in the basement, she fall asleep. When she fall asleep, she had her 22 on her side. My mother woke up with this man on top of her, SA in her. She tried and tried to get him off of her, and she couldn't get him off of her. She went to reach for her 22, and it was gone. He had already moved it. This is one of my siblings. One of my siblings' dad did this to my mother. And I didn't want to speak on it yet. Support the host. Grab a membership and share the channel. Thank you. When I hear your mom talk, you can tell she a strong woman. God bless her. Thank you, Peyton. You are so respectful, sweetie. I appreciate you. But she tried to get this man off of her, and she couldn't get him off of her. Remind you, everybody that left out. They was the only two left in the basement. So when she went to reach for the 22, it was gone. He had already moved it. I'm telling y'all this to say, my mother done been through hell and back. Hell and back. And now it's like, that's why I said I don't know what's going on with mommy, because it's like she bringing up a lot of stuff that she went through. And then she keeps saying, she working with God. She's like, she worshiping the Lord. Like, mommy do not play when it come to God. Like, so lately she been speaking on a lot of stuff that happened in her past. And I be like, dang, like that stuff still bother my mother because she's still speaking on it. Nope, not turns. But it still bothers her because it's like, and then Karan, is that your real name, Karan? Because it's something about your name too. Every time I look at it, I be getting vibes, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I don't be. But yeah, go ahead, y'all. Hey, Leah. I can't tell y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all who. I'm not. But like I said, my mother was violated more than once. Okay. That's what they do. My mom does it at that age. Facts, China. Yeah, like one thing about China, y'all gonna learn my family over here. Period. Do Aunt Sally and your grandma like each other, or are they sisters? Mama Sally, we call her Mama Sally. Mama Sally used to have me, Terrence, and Sierra all the time. Mama Sally passed, and when I say that late, when she passed, it hurt me so bad because she was like our second mother. She loved some mommy. Like, she really took care of my mother. Mama Sally is the one that left my mother all that land out Disney Road. Remember, mommy told y'all about that, and she said Curlin stole her land and sold it. That's the land she was talking about. Mama Sally left mommy that land. Facts. Facts. That's why I said I could tell y'all some shit. Y'all want to know about our family? Come over here and holler at me. Stop going to these fake ass people on here making up shit for $1. Like, real talk. All right. Especially when someone's going through domestic violence of any kind of abuse. Like, oh, just leave. It's easy. No, it's not that simple. It never is. And you're absolutely right, because it's not. Let me tell y'all about the time when we did try to leave. I remember my mother packed up everybody. She said, Nika, get your brothers and sisters up. Mommy called me Nika for the ones that don't know. She said, get your brothers and sisters up. Come on, let's go. And I'm like, Ma, where we going? And she's like, I'm leaving this man. She couldn't take it no more. Once we get in the car, y'all, I'll never forget that night. It was pouring down raining. Pouring down raining. So once we got all the kids in the car, y'all, remind y'all, we all in the car. Guess who come outside chasing the car down the street? Once he catch up to us, he start jumping on the hood of the car, talking about something. Get the fuck out the car. Get the fuck out the car. Their daddy. The same one that violated me. The same one that was beating my mother like it was no tomorrow. But y'all know what the funny thing is? Petey used to always tell mommy, I'm going to take you from him. Petey always told my mother that. And Petey used to tell me, you don't know how to treat her. Like, stop putting your hands on her, man. She's a queen. I remember Lord Petey saying that. I remember Big Petey saying that when we was little. He would tell him, stop putting your hands on her. She a queen. Like, and Petey turned around and he really took my mother. He really did. Oh my goodness, I'm done. So he just a sick person. Yes, he is. That really needs help. But guess what? Ain't nobody getting that man no help. They not. So I mean, I just stay away from that situation. I don't want to go nowhere around that man. Period. Like, nah. But I know it's gonna be all right. I just want my mother to be okay. She deserved so much good because she went through so much hell in her lifetime. That's why I said once I really get where I'm trying to be at, I'll be the one to put mommy in a house. I just want to put her in a house with a lot of land because I know that's what she want. Because she had that. She had that. And it was took from her. Real talk. Real talk. That's why she be like, she talk about that land all the time. And I could tell that's what she want. Been through hell and back. Abuse for years. Heartbreak. Paid. And yes, she's still here. Still breathing. Still fighting. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. And she going through some stuff right now. Like, when I tell y'all mental illness is real, I feel sorry for people that laugh at people that go through mental stuff because I'm trying to tell you, it's not a game. It's not a game. It's some serious shit, okay? People like Charla don't get the credit they deserve because they don't see the battles that happen behind closed doors. Exactly. And the way this man used to beat my mother, one time she lost, that's how she lost our little sister Angel. Facts. Fighting with this man. But don't nobody want to talk about that though. Like, come on now. That's why I said no. Over here, we're gonna speak on what needs to be spoken on. That's it. That's all. I don't care who don't like it. And I'm just being honest. Y'all know Mama China don't care. One thing about Mama China, y'all gonna get the full truth over here. That's it. That's all. Period. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all. I'm really trying to boost my channel up, get it going, so I can drop one of them 9 to 5s. Y'all feel me? Hey, Faith. How you doing, baby? Like I said, I'd rather be on here with y'all all day, trying to help people and speaking to people. Like I said, you never know who our story's going to touch. You never know who went through a lot, and that's on the other side of the phone. You feel what I'm saying? So really, I'm trying to make it this my own little second, yeah, facts. That way I can be on here with y'all more often. But I love y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. We had a beautiful afternoon. Nice little chat today. I will be back later on. No, y'all know I'm popping back up later on. Y'all know them haters can't stand us over here. They like, oh, that's the facts channel. They keep it real over there. Yes, we do. And we will continue to. Hey, Faith, how you feeling? But I love y'all. God bless y'all. To the new people in the chat, I appreciate y'all for coming over. Mama Charla, I see you. I see everything you've been through. Nobody can survive what you survived. And yet you are here. Still standing 10 toes down. Yes, she is. Thank you, God. God first always. I like that. Because, baby, you put God first, you can have anything you want. Real talk. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Y'all make sure y'all have a good day. Anybody want to support, help Mama China out? My Cash App is pinned up at the top of the screen. And yes, I do have Chime. God bless Mommy. Amen. I'm not new. Okay, Karan. All right, but I love y'all. God bless y'all. And I will be back a little later. Like I said, y'all know I gotta get to these patients. Got money to make, bills to pay, all that good stuff. So I will be back on a little later on. God bless y'all until we meet again.
Yeah,
Perfect
I'm.
time to do it while we drunk.
Whose
Call her.
job?
She there right now.
Shay just said she got
Call her
kicked out.
job. Let me call her job. Give me the number.
Audra.
Let me call her from our government.
No,
Okay.
you got,
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna call,
dropping down.
no,
Goodbye.
I'm gonna call her from the government phone.